We're not recording, are we?
Okay, ready?
Nuts.
Let's
Legumes.
Let's go!
Pecans. Almonds. Cashews. What are some other...
Stop naming nuts.
I don't know why.
You're a
Me!
nut.
I was just about to say, I'm a nut. We were all nuts at one point. We all, well, presumably all of us spawned from our dad's nuts. I was my dad's nut at one point.
To think that you were the fastest swimmer he could
I
provide.
was I can't even swim.
That's just sad.
Yeah, I can float. That's it. That's about it.
When can we just? I want to get to the fucking fighting of Megara. I want her dead.
Megara?
That's what her name is, isn't it?
Magda.
Magda.
Can you swim?
Yes.
Oh, it's this way. I saw an arrow for one
Same.
second. For a second, I thought I might have mistaken it for a goblin. Regardless. Do you have your buddy? Where's your big guy?
Attacking something, it seems.
Oh, there he is. He came at us out of nowhere. Oh, he's going to attack something else. We're just going to let him do his thing.
Nope, he came back.
Oh, teleport. He can teleport. Did you know that?
He is teleported to me.
This should
if I'm
be
too far
the
away.
Magnifight. Yep, this is the Magnifight.
Yay! Magnifight! Die, bitch!
Nah, bitch. I like your wings. Oh, they aren't even wings. Those are just big-ass butterflies carrying her. She probably can't even fly. More like bitch. Can we skip this? Oh, sweet. Anyway, let's fight. That was most of her health.
Where?
And done. What a pushover.
Yep.
I was way far away from it. Coven overthrown. Fantastic.
Cool.
Sorry that you get to see every
That is
achievement. There's not
not-
really a display segment for it. You got something better. It's 53 over 31, 57, 56. That was pretty good.
Oh wait, no, I forgot to check the helmet.
There you go. I
That's
didn't
not
even
better.
hit the timer. Damn it. I always hit record, but I never hit the timer. These episodes
'Kay,
like,
your turn.
vary. It's like I don't even.
Ooh, shadow weapon.
Yay, something better than a fucking bone stick.
I still have a bone stick, thank you very much.
Right, so we have more stuff. Where? Nope. That's not it. Nada. Zip.
I will
Zero,
drop
zilch.
the thingies that I got so you can see if you can use them.
Why though?
Because I can't. There's no point for
I'm
me.
fine though. I don't want your fucking hand-me-downs. Don't hand your things down to me.
You're taking them.
I will not take them. How about that? I quit.
Pick
That's
them
a
up
joke.
and see if
That's
they're
a joke
better
from
armor
last
for
time. I'm
you.
gonna fucking hurt you, okay? Oh wow, look at that. Not even a choke vessel. You know what? You know what? Just for the name. Choke vessel. I'm keeping choke vessel.
Okay.
And the rest are legendary, so
I don't think there's anything else to do over here.
probably not. I think it was kill the witch and that was it.
And we
Let's
did
go.
that pretty fucking fast.
Yeah, I pressed B and most of their health goes.
I pressed R2 and just held.
Yep, that's exactly what I did. It was great.
Oh,
Nah,
another
they
wish
got
to
him.
die.
They got him. Shouldn't all of them die? Or shouldn't all of them have died after we killed the witch because doesn't she control all of them?
No.
Well, then why'd all the ones in the room die? Magic spell, perhaps?
Magical backlash?
Yeah. Also, she's a witch. Shouldn't she theoretically be invincible? If she's able to control magic, she'd be able to set something up where she would inhabit another body in the event of that body's death.
You would think, but no, she's dumb.
Yep. All witches are stupid
Excuse you?
because they don't do that sort of thing. Witches that do that sort of thing aren't stupid. How about that?
Where are you going?
Towards the arrow.
Hidden return. It literally says return to the hidden camp.
Well,
What the fuck is this?
fucking how about that then?
That's yours now.
Where does it even say to go? Yeah, we're not going all that way. Return to the camp.
Don't care.
Don't.
You picked up something in the inventory, by the way.
You said it said like 2 words, and you went "don't care" and skipped, and that was it.
I'm
Oh
not
my God.
sorry, actually.
No, I'm not sorry either, but God, that was funny. Where's my bag of tricks? Nope. You, perhaps? Yes. No. What do these do? Strength. They do more damage to the weapon. I need armor. To a helm. No. Okay, vitality, dexterity, intelligence, strength. Let's put 2 rubies in this. Oh, I can't take it out then, can I?
Nope.
I'll just leave it there. It's not like I have to. Anyway. Neela.
Blah, blah, blah.
Skip. Duriel. On to Act 3. No, I'm kidding.
Talk to...
If I remember correctly, this act is unholily easy. I don't even know if that's a word.
Well, yeah, because the freaking angel has to turn evil.
Duriel?
Yeah.
No.
I just swear he turns evil.
No. Excuse me, we need to get through here.
Blah, blah, blah.
Thank you.
I feel like me walking up with the fucking gargantuan would be like, yeah, no, you can enter.
You just walk up and you go, hey, we need in, and they go, yeah, no, and then you just go with a whistle. I can't whistle, but you make a whistle, and then Gargi shows up, and they're just like, yeah, right this way, go ahead, come on. And then you're like, you talk at a high pitch when you're nervous, don't you?
No. Time to kill things.
Right. And then there's a god or something after this that we have to kill. And that was fast. Oh,
And
look,
more.
I'll take the ones on the right. Goodbye. Fantastic.
Good job, Gargi.
So, that was it.
That was it.
I think we have to come back here at some point.
Probably.
Regardless.
I will cover your escape. Thank you.
Alright, keep going. Fight more things. This is so much easier with 2 players.
Oh, yeah. Gargi's just killing things.
Yep.
Look, Gargi and my dogs are just completely murdered shit.
Smack.
I'm not even doing anything.
Yep. We should just let your dogs take the thing.
I picked
Your dogs
up
are
a sword. Or no, a shield for you. This is yours.
No. I got a stick. I can't even hold a shield. It's not even good.
I mean, it is good, but because you have a stick.
It's still not good.
We must destroy their summoning construct.
Destroy their summoning construct. Okay, sure. Smack. Right, they're dead. Theoretically, that could have been infinite XP.
Yep.
Oh well, it's not like we need it.
I mean, leveling
I
up's always
could use level 50 in order to. Oh, we're about to level up. By the way, I could use level 50 in order to get that stick open, but.
I just want to get the passive skill so I can have my little minions.
Nah. While we were earlier talking about just stories in general. I brought up theater specifically. I did have a. Alright. I did have a I don't care, Leah. Interesting story at one point where. It's senior year. It's the musical, the last thing of the year. And our musical was Joseph.
Yes.
And the amazing Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dreamcoat. For those who want the full title, we just call it Joseph because people would figure it out. We're rehearsing one day. We're doing like the vocal warm-ups the last couple weeks. We're doing mic checks, and our Joseph walks out on stage, and they're like, "All right, I'm just gonna call him Joseph because I don't want to like out anybody by names."
Okay.
So they're like, Joseph, you should be on mic 3, and go ahead and try it out. And then he just starts singing the opening to Phantom of the Opera.
Wow.
just on his own, and we're like, oh my god, fucking really? Like nice, but also, God, you're a fucking scumbag. Not like actually.
Yeah.
So he's singing through the whole thing, the beginning part of it. Oh, I just messed up the story. I ruined the story because I messed it up. It wasn't actually Joseph. It was our Cleopatra.
Ah.
Or Potiphar's wife, but also our Cleopatra cameo. Cleopatra comes up. She starts singing Phantom of the Opera because it's the woman's part first.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember the names of the characters. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
But she starts singing, and then Peter, our pianist, whose name isn't actually Peter. I'm just calling him Peter because Peter starts with a P, just like piano does. Peter, we hear Peter running through the back hallway at full speed as this whole thing's happening, as our Cleopatra is singing Phantom for the warm-ups, or the mic check. We hear Peter run through, burst through the back door, quickly tap on his piano to get to a certain thing, and then he starts playing the organ from Phantom, which is hooked up to the entire sound system in the theater. So everyone just stops what they're doing and turns and freaks out. And someone runs into the dressing rooms and says, Cleopatra and Joseph are singing Phantom of the Opera, and everyone drops all their makeup and runs into the theater and watches the whole thing unfold. Because Joseph had just walked up, because his mic had just gotten hooked up, and he starts singing the male part. And we got Peter on the piano doing the whole organ bit, and then we have everyone doing everything else. It was so fucking cool.
I can imagine.
And then the play before that, which by the way was 30 Reasons Not to Be in a Play, which was my first play. I played a character that turns into a dog, and my mask got stuck under the stairs. So it ripped in half in the middle of the show. Or no, it was the middle of a rehearsal, but still. Because the mask was stuck under the stairs as I was doing the transformation thing.
I'm Oasis Gate in the flooded...
Which is this way.
Causeway.
I'm in the middle of the scene where the doctor, I don't remember, the Frankenberg or something, he's in the middle of his long monologue where I'm supposed to like be on the ground on my hands and knees and like twitching and convulsing and like turning into the monster. And as that's happening, I'm also trying to get the mask out from under the stairs because I didn't realize until that point the mask was stuck.
Oh.
It wasn't moving.
Oh, no.
Because there were like 4 people sitting on that staircase. And I went, fuck, please get this mask out from under the stairs. And the monologue was almost over and I still couldn't get the mask out. And I was like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. And I just yanked it and it ripped it and half of the mask was still sitting under the wheel. And I'm like, ugh! And I like just held it up against my face and like my next line was something like, I smell danger. So I said it like a really panicked tone. I was like, I smell danger! And the whole stage just burst into laughter. My director went, oh no! Because that was our only werewolf mask that we had.
Oh my god.
But what we figured out, we don't put it in the corner of the stairs. We put it on the platform, just above the stairs. Or not above the stairs. We don't put it under the whole stair piece. We put it on the platform that the stairs are connected to the wheels to.
Yeah.
And our director held the whole thing together with gaffer's tape, and we figured out something that worked where we didn't actually have to stick it to my face. It was just like a headband that I wrap around myself, which was also interesting because if you don't know, I wear glasses because I'm blind as fuck. So I would take off my glasses, drop them to the floor, which became part of the transformation bit. I would take off my glasses and drop them to the floor, stumble around, which was secretly looking for the mask, and put on the mask and then put the glasses over the mask.
Yeah.
So when the audience did see me turn around for the final reveal, they would see glasses over the mask, like in a poorly held together mask at that, which just added to the emphasis of why you shouldn't be in a play, which was the whole moral of the whole show. It was fantastic.
Sounds like fun.
Oh yeah, theater. Anyone in theater will tell you theater's the best thing and the worst thing ever.
Yeah, that's why I said I don't really have any fun theater stories. I have plenty drama stories about my troupe, though.
Which, by the way, troupe is spelled...
Trope.
That's trope, first of all.
Oh.
There's a U in the middle. But you had the right idea. Theater troupe specifically. Which, by the way, what letter does theater end with? In the context that we are mentioning. Correct. You watch movies in a theater, and you perform shows in a theater. In a theater in Sa'ata'ana.
Oh my god.
What was the other thing? Your name is Jeff Dunham.
Jeff Dunham.
How have we not gotten like taken down for?
I don't know.
We've made too many of those references and jokes.
Cause they're funny.
They are funny. They are funny.
Fun.
Jeff Dunham.
Dunham.
We're just stealing other people's jokes at this point. I don't know why I went in here, but
Because apparently we need to talk to this guy.
Another quick story that isn't mine because
There's
I was
no one to attack in here. Oh look, there are people to attack.
story that I never witnessed the start of, but I witnessed the countless number of references to in our other shows. The first show of my senior year, which I think was Anonymous, which was a parody of Odysseus or something like that. Our Anonymous did a fantastic job. Freshman, by the way. Fantastic job in that show. And there were 3 or 4 showings. I couldn't make the last 2, regardless of which ones they were. And the very last show, I believe, they were in the middle of like the almost final scene. They had the last big important monologue, and it was in the middle of like the really intense moment. And then the fire alarm went off.
Oh?
So everyone had to get up out of their seats and like calmly rush the fuck outside to make sure the building wasn't burning down. I don't think we ever figured out exactly why it went off.
Okay.
Which I'll get to in a minute. But they're walking outside to the first snowflakes of the winter because it was turning winter and everyone was freezing cold and it was almost raining and mostly snowing and it sucked, which led us into, by the way, the original script for 30 Reasons Not to Be in a Place. Reason number 6 was something about nervous warts growing on your hands because you would get nervous and sweaty and that would make warts grow on your hands. Our director didn't like that, so she said, I'm cutting that one, and we're not going to have 29 reasons, we're going to have 30. But reason number 6 is going to involve a fire alarm, and because everybody knew that reference, everyone's face lit up and we were all started cheering and laughing. And the monologue had something to do with, it's closing night of the first show of the season. You're at the peak of the greatest monologue in the final act, at a very emotional moment, and you start to hear a ringing bell. The fire alarm went off. Everybody has to go outside, and having everyone covered in light. It's some great monologue. Props to our director, who I'm sure doesn't want to be named in a show like this, but
Yeah.
Also props to Anonymous, who was in 30 Reasons and got to perform that monologue flawlessly. And
There's the gold thing.
What gold thing?
There's like a gold enemy.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
There he is.
Oh, here he is. Right in front of us.
I don't have enough spirit.
And dead. Fantastic. Where did I leave off? I completely forgot where I was.
No clue. Fire alarm.
Anonymous, fire alarm. But that was the inside joke. We would constantly be like, don't threaten me or I'll pull the fire
What are
alarm
we
on you.
supposed to be looking for again?
I have no fucking clue.
Real quick.
But yeah, that became
Where's our current quest?
that became a running joke
Enter the Forgotten Ruins.
for our class of theater.
So we're looking for ruins.
Okay. Great. Ruins. Whoop-de-doo. That became a running joke, and even in Joseph, there was a brief scene where it's like the brothers are going to Egypt. So we had the scrim come down, and we had a backlight on it, and there were a bunch of silhouettes of all the brothers passing through. There was one where we had are anonymous walk by and do his anonymous pose and then slowly walk out of frame. There was one where me, as Mort from 30 Reasons, walked up as a dog and howled behind the scrim. Sorry, not the curtain. If you don't know what a scrim is, look it up. It's a basic theater term, I assume.
Yeah.
I walked up behind that. So we kept doing references throughout the year to our other shows, which the audience loved very much. And but the reason behind the fire alarm specifically, at the time, my girlfriend, my ex now, we had realized that night, as they were coming in to the show, they were discussing what is Anonymous, by the way, and then they were discussing with she was discussing with her sister, hey, what's Anonymous based off of? It's based off of this play, except she didn't say this play. She said MACBETH, which, if you don't know, is a very bad word to say in a theater. It is a
we are not currently in a theater, so you could say it.
I refuse to say it ever because of how true that knowledge is. That word.
It is such a curse.
The Scottish play, which has been played by Michael Fassbender, Patrick Stewart, and a couple tellings. The Scottish play, Shakespeare.
It is a great play. You can say it in a theater if, if it's being performed in said theater.
Some people don't know that, which is okay. This ex did not know. This ex was aware of the rule, don't say that, but did it on accident and went, oh, it's probably fine.
Fire alarm, let's go.
Fire alarm went off. Didn't bother telling anybody. But while we're on that topic of that cursed word, which, if you say that around me, I'll probably just like back off and shut her away, because it's fear. It invokes fear in my name, in my soul. But we were in the back room at one point getting ready for a rehearsal. Me and I'm just gonna say brother Callus, because I don't remember their other brothers' names. I was Dan, if that makes anyone, but I'm just gonna say me and brother Dan, which it's not me and me. We have the same English class. Which, in this English class, we were talking about that play and the portrayals in media, which is where I saw Michael Fassbender and Patrick Stewart play those.
Also, we leveled up, so you can check your...
Okay. And all that other
stuff.
stuff.
I forgot to check those. I'll check those in a minute.
So... Sure. What happened, we were talking about it, and we knew, we were both well accustomed, because if you're in theater, the director will obviously tell you, hey, don't say this fucking word, or you're gonna get us fucked. We have to do like 100 rituals, we have to make sure the stage is like fully spiritually cleaned.
Yep.
It's a nightmare.
It is.
But even past all of that, brother Dan just slips out. And I stop everything I'm doing. I stare at him with the widest eyes, and I go, don't say it again. He went, he like stopped. He had no idea what he had done. He went, what did I say? And I was like, the play that we're talking about in English, you said the name of it. And he thought for a second, and he went, oh fuck, I did. And we said, we have to tell the director. And he's like, no, we can't let that slip up. And we're like, it is better to tell her and make sure that we're not fucked than to not tell her and be fucked and get blamed for it later. And then he went, you're right. So we went and told her. We were in the dressing room.
Yeah.
Clarify. Which, according to our director, was not a problem. And no major problems stemmed. There were, however, every single performance, one of the narrators for Joseph slipped off the stairs and like slightly tumbled. It was a big loud, but no like actual fully fall over. And one of the times I did a sort of wave where I like a thing where you're like you take both your arms up by the side of your head and you wave them directly out to the side of you. I did one of those where I was like, no way has this happened. I don't remember what the line was, but I did that and my right hand went straight into one of our other brother's dicks. I just smacked it. I didn't even know I hit him until like weeks after the show had ended. He was like, hey, you hit me in the dick in the show. And I went, what the fuck are you talking about? It was
Nice.
it was fantastic. The show, by the way, not hitting that brother in the dick.
No, I'm waiting for you to look at your.
Yeah, I keep forgetting to pay attention. By the way, there are 12 brothers in the show. I know Levi is one. There's Dan. There's Epsilon. That's not right. Naphtali, Issachar. Hang on. Reuben was the eldest of the children of Israel, with Simeon and Levi next in line. Naphtali and Issachar and Asher and Dan. I was Dan. Simeon and Gad make the total to 9.
Nice.
Samuel and Levi, those aren't the other two names. And then Joseph, which was Jacob's favorite son, obviously. He got him a nice coat. None of these are interesting. Fuck it, I'll just take that one. None of those I want to replace anyway. Reuben was the eldest of the children of Israel, with Simeon and Levi next in line. Naphtali and Issachar and Asher and Dan. Zebulon and Gad made the total to 9. Jacob and sons. I don't remember the other two. I'm gonna look it up. You're checking your stats, right?
Yep.
Okay, please take your time so I can look this up in proper time.
No, I just got a
God damn it.
passive to give me another dog.
Stuff. The song is called Jacob and Sons, by the way.
Look, Monty, I now have 4. Monty.
You have 4. You have 4 dogs? Nice. Way back many centuries ago. It was Jacob's Benjamin and Judah, which left only one. Jacob and sons. Joseph, Jacob's favorite son. He had 12. And yes, the 12 brothers were... the 12 brothers did inspire the 12 tribes of Israel. Mm. If I remember correct.
Nice.
Old Testament, not New Testament, by the way.
No shit.
So it's Pharaoh and Cleopatra and Joseph and Jacob and fucking Potiphar and Potiphar's wife. Which, by the way, our Potiphar, I don't remember. Oh, I do remember his name. I'm gonna call our Potiphar Jacob.
Come on.
Because that wasn't his name.
Ah.
Actually, I think I can say who our Jacob was. Yeah, we know our Jacob. Our Jacob's been on the show. Eli was our Jacob.
Oh, okay, cool.
Which was, he did a great dad, by the way. A great sad dad that he lost his favorite son, but also kind of like, he also did a great job of making sure the other 11 sons were not as cool as Jacob. He was like, I miss my favorite son, Jacob. You 11 others can never match up to him. And we're just like, gee, thanks, Dad. It was great. The show was fantastic. We had so many good bits. If you haven't seen Joseph, go see it. It's fantastic. Or watch the movie.
For us, like, I guess I do have one kind of funny story when it comes to theater. So me and my friends. Now, funny enough, this was an actual this wasn't like a high school theater. This was an actual theater troupe that me and my friends had made, and we were doing this at a con, surprisingly. And while at the con, we were performing Hamilton.
Ah.
You know, good old Hamilton. It's a lot of fun.
The musical?
Yes.
Not the man.
Not the man.
But certainly the musical based off of the man.
Yes. But we were performing Hamilton, and...
The man, the myth, the musical. Is that... I could not have said that before, but surely I'm not the first person to say that. Am I? I don't know. I'm claiming it.
Okay, he's claimed it, but
The man, the myth, the musical. I'll take that to
no,
the grave.
so... What we had done was... we had performed this play multiple times in... at a con before.
Yeah.
So one of the things we had stated that kind of became a rule at the beginning of the panel of you guys can get up and sing along with us, but do be forewarned, we do have a Mariah, so we do not need one of you to come up from the crowd to act like it for our Hamilton.
Oh my god.
Because that has happened before.
I'm going to be completely honest. I don't know what that means.
So
but I'm going to assume someone comes out of the crowd.
For you, there's a part of the play of Hamilton where, because a lot of the cast of Hamilton has secondary characters for the second act.
Right.
And so, in the first act, I myself am...
This dungeon was worthless.
I think we may actually have to go back up.
This way.
Yeah. But, no, so... One this way.
Nope.
Okay.
Oh, great. Dogs are barking. We're gonna have to pause. Yep, we're gonna have to fucking
Yeah, we're gonna
pause.
pause.
I swear to God. Pause this thing. And we're back.
And we're back. So we had within the play, within the second act, there is a part of the play, where Hamilton cheats on his wife, Eliza, and when he does this, he does it with a woman named Mariah.
Okay.
And this woman actually has a singing role and everything. So, but she actually has like a role in the play.
Okay.
So we proceed to go as a warning, because we've had someone do this before. We don't need a Mariah, please, and thank you.
I'm willing to bet you had that warning the first time after someone came up as a Mariah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because you didn't bother to think.
No, because we didn't bother to think, because in our original, like the first time we had done it, we had a Mariah, so we didn't think anything of it. But someone came up from the crowd and sat in our Hamilton's lap, to the point where like the ones of the cast that weren't actually supposed to be on stage at that point came out from behind the like curtains that we had and grabbed her and put her back into the crowd.
Okay.
We were just like, nope.
Yeah, that's you could if you're asked to participate, don't get comfy, but like you could participate. That's not no.
Yeah, so then we started implementing that rule of, hey, we have a Mariah, please don't.
Yeah. And that's coming from the perspective of a fan, not a performer. Oh, I think that was me. Yeah.
But no, that was me.
If you're asked to participate, great. If you want to participate and do, fantastic. Don't act like they're your friends, because they're not. They're performers.
They're not.
Unless you are friends with them and you're there secretly and they don't know it, and you show up and they're like, oh, hey, I know you. Then you can be weird like that.
Yeah, but we didn't know any of them.
Exactly.
We did not know this person.
Do not treat a stranger like a friend.
But where the funny story kind of comes in is so this is actually a historical fact that me and my Hamilton, whose name is actually Sam, played on a lot, is that John Lawrence, which is the character I did, and actual Alexander Hamilton were in fact lovers before he got married.
Hamilton wasn't straight?
No, Hamilton was not straight.
Real life Hamilton?
Real life Hamilton was not straight.
That is a revelation to me.
John Lawrence himself actually had a type.
I'm slightly pleasantly surprised.
The man John Lawrence who I play actually very much had a type, because even Goblin, even
Rich people.
before
Wait. Got him. That B button is just the instant goblin killer.
It really is.
You got everything but something I already have.
Cool.
I got one item and I already have it.
And none of these are better than the other.
So you're saying you were gay for your friend that played Hamilton?
No.
We'll sort this out in the next episode, because I think we've hit 30 minutes. But it's gonna be a week for y'all, or maybe a day. I don't remember the schedule yet.
I can't use shields. Okay.
What a shame.
No.
Next.